Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking you on a journey, a very personal one, about how I went from being completely sedentary with non-existent cardio to signing up for CrossFit. And trust me, it wasn't a smooth start. In fact, it involved one of the most humiliating experiences of my life. Just 3 years ago, I was in really bad physical shape. I wasn't overweight, but my stamina was gone. And as for cardio, forget about it. You see, my life had become pretty stationary. After turning 17, I stopped breakdancing and street dancing, which I'd been serious about for years as a teenager. Instead, I embraced music, alcohol, and smoking. Things that definitely didn't align with the fitness journey. This kind of life lasted until I was around 24 years old. Then came university, engineering, and eventually work. My days revolved around a computer for studies, then for my career. I even started a new master's degree, probably because I was addicted to the stress of studying and working simultaneously. All this computer time took a massive toll on me. I reached an inflection point where I knew I desperately needed to start doing something. Now, there was this CrossFit gym near my house in Finland. They had a huge sign right by one of the main commute routes, and for years, that sign just lived rent-free in my brain. Every time I drove by, it was there, but honestly, I never thought I was the kind of person who could ever walk into a place like that, let alone do CrossFit. I didn't think that I had the courage. The universe, or maybe just my company, then gave me a little push. I had 400 euros provided by my company for wellness and physical activities. It was just sitting there waiting to be used. And then one day, while sitting on the sofa scrolling through Instagram, I saw it. An old friend of mine who occasionally posts gym pictures, showing off muscles and all that, had a new post. And I just thought, fuck, that's kind of cool. Get fit. Do all that kind of stuff. It was the spark I needed. Inspired by that random Instagram post and the 400 euros burning a hole in my pocket, I did it. I signed up for the CrossFit on-ramp or beginner's class. And here's where luck played a part. There were no openings for the next few months. I booked it in October 21 and the earliest slot was January 22. This gave me time to prepare. I used that time to start preparing by getting a regular gym card to try and get some basics in, and that's where the humiliating part comes in. I went to a gym, tried to do about 20 lunges, just once across the room and back, and I literally couldn't continue. I almost puked, but even that humiliating moment didn't stop me. It actually reinforced that I had to do this. That feeling, that moment of almost puking, was a huge wake-up call that my sedentary life had gone too far. And that, my friends, is how my journey to fitness and eventually CrossFit really began. So what's your biggest wake-up call, or what inspired you to start your fitness journey, even when it felt impossible? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to follow my journey. Ciao.